Hey there! So, I am so excited. On the 21st of October 2020, the University of Johannesburg with PsyCAD asked me to come and speak at their mental health and depression seminar. So, I've just received my gift from them. Biscuits, snacks, fruits, dried fruits, nuts, mealies, everything. I'm just so excited for it. Now, what I spoke about on the day was really how discovering my purpose helped me escape mental illness. A lot of people don't know this side of my story, and I haven't really been intentional about sharing it. But 2017, when I was really in the thick of things, I remember two instances, or rather two cases. One such was I was sitting at my desk working, and all of a sudden the room got so hot. I could barely breathe. I felt like I was getting dizzy. I couldn't see. I knew that I was feeling very anxious in the moment, but I didn't know what to do. I slowly got up just so that I don't grab people's attention. I got out to get some air, and I hid between two of my colleagues' cars at that time because I didn't have a car of my own, because I really wanted to let out a prayer and really just cry, because I was really having a difficult time in that moment. And a couple of weeks later, maybe even months later, I started developing chest pains. Oh, these chest pains were so horrible. I couldn't sleep at night. In the day when I was working, I felt them. Went to the doctor to try and establish what the problem was, and the doctor ruled out any medical discrepancy. She told me I was okay medically, nothing was wrong, and really the next thing she could think of was the fact that something mentally or emotionally was wrong. She asked me if I'd experienced any stressful events or I was undergoing stress. And I really didn't know what to say to her at that moment, because my whole life felt like a lot of stress. I really just hated life and what was going on in that year. So I didn't share this bit of the story, but I shared the rest of my story, because this is only half of the mental illness I was experiencing in that year. But I also shared how, so apart from that story, I shared how I went on a journey to then discover what my purpose is. And on the other side of discovering my purpose, I regained mental health. I mean, now financially, professionally, relationally, mentally, emotionally, I'm in such an awesome place. And I realized that this isn't a privilege that a lot of people have. So while I was speaking at the seminar, I recorded a podcast episode of the whole thing, because I want you to listen to my journey of really mentally struggling and emotionally going through a very hard time in my life. But the journey that we to then discover what it is that I was meant to do, because that misalignment really took me through a downhill spiral. I was slipping slowly into depression, slowly into anxiety. Listen to my journey, listen to how I went, how I got out of it, and how things look on the other side, and potentially how things can look for you on the other side, on all aspects of your life, if you really just take the moment, take the time to discover what is for you to do and align that to your profession. The podcast is Purpose Practitioners Club, but in case you don't want to type all of that down, I will leave a link for you to go on so you can listen to the podcast episode on any of your favorite streaming services. I'll check you guys later. Let me now go have my snacks, have my fruits with my mom. I'll check you on the other side. Bye.